from the discussion on African urbanization, we can see that Africa's growth, or the growth of urban areas in Africa is going to, number one, is going to drive most of the urbanization for the next few decades. So that is an interesting point to sort of bookmark, the fact that most of this growth will be happening within this region in the next few decades. But also this growth is happening at an unprecedented rate. So it is not like any growth that has been seen anywhere else, I believe. And thirdly, this growth is, so we normally focus on the megacities. So Africa has, I think, 3 megacities or so by now, which is a population of 10 million and above, but this is projected to grow. But a more significant growth is also going to happen in what is called the small and medium-sized cities or secondary towns, which have a smaller population of 250 to 300,000 at the moment. But these are going to grow. There's articles are projecting almost 500 of these cities exist within the continent already. And these are going to drive most of this growth in future. So when we think about African urbanization, we shouldn't just focus on the huge 10 million plus cities, but on all these other small urban areas that are already here, but that are going to be there in the next few decades. And how do we begin to imagine or envision how this growth can be organized in such a way that then drives a more equitable form of urbanization or a more inclusive form of urbanization within the continent? So it's not too late, I believe, because it's never too late. And also because as much as it's urbanizing last, there's also a lot of changes that have happened globally that we can tap into and sort of leapfrog some of the challenges that the other cities went through. And this is, I think, exciting times to be doing any kind of planning work within any of these towns, because we do have the opportunity to capitalize on all the lessons and all the lessons that have been learned from the other cities around the world. We can learn from them and begin to adapt some of these lessons for our specific context that is arguably very unique. So then how can we, I think the question that you asked is a question I can turn back to you and to my fellow colleagues and planners. How can we adapt all the skills that we have learned to create or to produce different types of cities in future for our continent? It's an exciting opportunity, I believe, and I can't wait to see what will happen. We don't have all the answers today. We cannot say that this is what the future will look like, but what we can say is we can be able to use the tools and technologies that are present to project the kinds of growth we can anticipate, and using some of these tools and to be able to mediate a sort of more equitable, resilient, or sustainable urban future for the continent.